Well, this weekend we had our second round against Drake, and first of all, I'd just like to thank the following that we had at Drake. We probably had more fans than Drake did, which was awesome. We had alumni and fans from the Drake area, the Des Moines area that were there. We had many people that traveled from the Cedar Valley, which was awesome. We even had a few wrestlers and the cheer group that wears the overalls. They had a group of about 10 people there. So just really appreciate the following and the support that we got against Drake. We had a pretty good week of practice. We had a little bit of a setback. Lee Pudwell was hurt in our first practice of the week, and so she didn't practice all week and didn't compete on the weekend. So it kind of changed our practice plan a little bit for the week. We worked a little bit more on what kind of lineup we were going to go with against Drake than actually working on some of the things that I talked about that we wanted to work on last week. But I'm really proud of our kids and how they handled that. Kayla Hainline stepped in and took Lee's position, which we kind of rearranged people a little bit. Macy ended up playing on the outside for the entire time, and then we mixed Shelby and Courtney and Kayla with the middle and right side positions. They kind of interchanged throughout the match. So I thought our kids did a really nice job of executing in that situation. So very proud of that. We're happy to get out of Drake with a 3-0 win because it's always a tough place for us to play. That interstate match, I think, makes a big difference too, but we always kind of struggle there. But I thought our kids did a nice job of keeping the focus even when things weren't going perfect for us. I thought they did a good job. We played okay defensively. I think there's some things that we could have done a little bit better, but we held them to 0-56. And then same thing kind of on the offensive side. I would really like to see us continue to work on eliminating the amount of errors that our team has. We had 17 errors in that 3-game match, and that really needs to go down. I'd like to see 3 or 4 per game at most, and so obviously that's well above that average. So still working on good decision making and trying to not have so many errors. I would like to point out Courtney Kinsel had another great match for us. She led our team with 11 kills and also hit at a 409 clip, which is really good for her, so proud of that. And then Kinsey has not been one of the most active setters we've ever had in our program, and probably because we've had some pretty active setters, but she's really working hard to try to add that part of her game, and she had 7 kills on the weekend, which is a big number for her. She actually attacked 13 times, so really proud of her and her effort to try to improve that part of her game. Still working on that transition offense. I talk about that a lot. We need to be better at getting good swings out of defense and out of the scramble play, so that will continue to be a focus for us. The conference race, as Colin said, it's crazy right now. We did move into first place by ourselves because Wichita and Illinois State both got beat on the weekend. So that's a positive for us, but we also know we have a lot of very tough matches coming up, a lot of matches that we have to be prepared for. The first one will be this weekend against Southern Illinois. We bring them Friday night, and as you remember, that's the team that beat us at their place about a month ago. And it's also a team that's coming off the weekend with an upset over Wichita State, so they're the team that beat Wichita State. So obviously we'll be a very prepared and competent team coming in. A couple things that we struggled with last time, our serve and pass game was not real strong. I think we were out of system probably 80% of the time, so what that means is we're just setting high balls to the outside. It puts a lot of stress on our offense. We need to be able to pass the ball to be able to get everybody involved in our offense, so our passing game needs to be a lot better. And if you remember, this is the team that also runs a very fast offense that we really struggled with at their place, and by the time we caught on and caught up to their game, I felt it was a little bit too late, and I think we allowed what they do to affect every part of our game, and that obviously will be a big focus for us. It's very hard for us to simulate what they do. So again, it's going to be one of those things. We'll try to do it as much as we can in practice, but probably a lot of that will be match time and being able to figure it out then. They have a couple players, a middle, probably one of the best middles in the conference. Pippin really lit it up against us, so we're going to have to work at finding a way to control her, and both their pins did a nice job too. So a big match Friday, and then we turn around and play Evansville, and we did beat them 3 straight at their place, but that was a match that I thought was one of our best matches of the year. We executed every part of our game very well, so we know that that same kind of effort needs to be there to do well against Evansville. They have a couple big guns that we will focus on. They're very scrappy on the defensive side, so our patience on offense will be important. So 2 big games. We only have 4 home matches left in the season, so 2 of them are this weekend. The other thing we have going on, it's our alumni weekend, so we will have as many alumni that can come back. So we're really excited for that. We get to honor them during one of our matches. I'm not sure which one. So we get a chance to honor and recognize them, and also get some time to hang out and reminisce, I guess. There also will be an alumni match at the West Gym at 11 o'clock on Saturday. If anybody's up for a good laugh, you can stop by. I'm not sure who's all playing. There'll probably be some that are doing really good, but some of the older ones are playing as well that I don't think I've touched a ball in a while, but hopefully it'll be a good time. But we're looking forward to that as well. So hopefully we'll see you this weekend. And any questions?
Well, based